Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Mrs. Nurul Afiatana, the mentor of the third semester of public speaking class. Today I am going to present a journal article titled Cyberbullying via Social Media, written by Elizabeth Whitaker and Robin M. Kowalski from Clemson University and published in the Journal of School Violence in 2015. This article investigates how cyberbullying occurs on social media, the different forms it takes, and how people perceive these acts in online environments. It also discusses why social media, as a major communication tool for young people, has become a significant space where cyberbullying happens. Let me give you some background information about this issue. In recent years, research on cyberbullying has increased rapidly due to widespread use of technology in everyday communication. Cyberbullying is defined as international and aggressive behavior carried out using electronic means such as emails, text message, social media posts, or online games with the goal of harming others. Unlike traditional bullying that happens face to face and in a limited environment like school, cyberbullying can happen anonymously at any time and reach a large audience instantly. The anonymity of the internet often gives bullies a sense of power without accountability. This study focused especially on how platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube have become common venues for this type of cyberbullying among young people, adults, and college students, not just teenagers. Most studies focus on middle and high school students. For examine college students who also experience cyberbullying. The authors had three main goals. The first is to examine how common cyberbullying is going among college students. The second, to identify which online platform or tools are most often used for cyberbullying. And the last is to analyze how people perceive acts of cyberbullying depending on who the target is, whether it's a peer, a celebrity, or a random person online. To answer these questions, the research conducted three separate studies, each focusing to different aspects of the issue. In the first study, the author examined one, prevalence and venues of cyberbullying online survey. Two, perception of cyberbullying based on target type experimental survey. Three, real-world online behavior using Radiant 6 data analysis from social media posts. There were 245 college students, 169 female and 75 male, age 18 until 25. Online questionnaire on internet use and cyberbullying experience. 14 communication technologies analyzed. Testing, Facebook or Twitter. The platforms were found to be most common venues for bullying. The most common venues were texting, 57%, Twitter 46%, and Facebook 39%. The most common platform used for cyberbullying. 18 report being victims of cyberbullying within the past years, while around 12% admit having bullied others. Most perpetrators were friends or classmates rather than strangers. Victims usually respond by blocking the bully, 34%, or reporting the incident, 32%. This result highlights that social media is one of the main channels for cyberbullying, even among college students, not just teenagers. Technology influences how and where bullying occurs. Social media creates public indirect form of aggression. College students are more proactive, blocking or reporting. Bystanders, still mostly passive, need more awareness programs. In the second study, the research want to find out how people perceive. The second study looked at how people judge or perceive act of cyberbullying depending on who the target is. Examine how target type affect perception of cyberbullying use Pisovsky 2012 typology. The first is peers, celebrities, groups, vulnerable people, random people online, and 280 participants rate 5 examples common and heartfulness, acceptability, humor, and offensive. Most frequent target celebrities, online comment, random people, most negatively perceived comment toward peers, peers seen as most malicious, hurtful, offensive, most likely called cyberbullying. Random or celebrity attacks seem more acceptable, less harmful. Perception depends on relationship between predator and target. Aggression towards peers, more emotional impact. Aggression towards strangers or celebrities, normalized. Prevention programs must consider target perception on social distance. The third study, the authors used real online data to measure. The third study introduced a new data collection method using a program called Radian 6, which gathers real social media posts through specific keywords. Other 180 were analyzed from Facebook, forums, and comment section. Cyber aggression. Cyber aggression was most frequent in website comments 80%, followed by forums 59% and Facebook 37%. Peers were more often targeted on Facebook, while random users were targeted more on anonymously platforms. This demonstrates that anonymity plays a big role in encouraging online aggression. When people hidden, they are more likely to act aggressively. Cyberbullying is not limited to teenagers, it continues well in the college years. These findings reveal that the nature of online communication allow bullying to extend beyond school and into adulthood. Anonymity increases likelihood of cyber aggression. Facebook uses real identify lower aggression. Forums or comments higher aggression, such as link between perceived anonymity and bullying behavior. The authors conclude that the relationship between a victim and perpetrator and the type of social media platform play a crucial role in cyberbullying occurs. On public platforms like Twitter or online comment sections, bullying tends to be more indirect or anonymously. On private or personal platforms like Facebook, it's often more personal and relationship-based as technology continues to evolve. So, do the forms of cyberbullying. Therefore, prevention and education programs must also adapt to new social media trends and user behavior. Data were collected from a limited number of platforms, mainly Facebook, Twitter, and forums. Online posts analyzed by Radiant 6 last context, which may reduce accuracy. The research focused only college students, not younger population. In conclusion, This article shows that cyberbullying via social media is serious, complex, and evolving problem. It can take many forms, often occurs anonymously, and affect individuals across all age and backgrounds. Understanding how, where, and why cyberbullying happens allow educators, parents, and policymakers to develop better prevention and intervention strategies to make social media a safer environment for everyone. Thank you so much for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.